Hi family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl here, cwengile.nakani, who is currently known as Uzusake Wakwagogela. If you are new to this channel, I would like to welcome you, my darling. Please don't forget to subscribe, press that red button and press the notification bell so that every time I post, you are notified. And to the returning subscribers, thank you so much, my darling, for coming back. I really appreciate you. So guys, in today's video, I'm talking about job markets for people who have finished articles but have not yet qualified as chartered accountants. So as I said, guys, to my previous video, when you finish your articles, right, and you have a degree, an accredited degree, right, so what happens is you will be eligible to register as a AGASA. Which means that you are registered with the board. You can do a lot of things. For example, you can sign off financial statements. And as well, besides being registered with the board, once you've finished your articles, it means that you are competent based on the SAICA competency criteria, right? So it means that you do know work, you do know how to do certain things, because you wouldn't have been signed off if you were still struggling and you didn't know what to do, right? Yes, you are different than a chartered accountant because a chartered accountant has the qualification, whereas you as an AJSA, you don't have the qualification. But both you and the chartered accountant did the same competency base. So you as a person who's completed with articles, you do have the competencies. It's just that you don't have the qualification. So what happens now? How is the job market? So what happens is there are jobs, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, there are jobs where they only require chartered accountants, and you would be very fortunate to get in, but they really require chartered accountants. I remember getting I would say a DM. I'm not sure if it's a DM on LinkedIn, where a person wanted trainees who are finishing with articles but who have qualified to go to UK. And I told them that I'm not qualified, and they said that unfortunately they want people who are qualified. So I know that many of the secondments for you to go and live in the UK or Australia or wherever, they normally require people who are chartered accountants. And guys, I'm not saying that if you are not a chartered accountant, you can't go. You don't know your luck, guys. You don't know. You may be fortunate, and maybe you may have audited them and they want you regardless of whether you are a chartered accountant or not. So I know people who are HASA who are in big positions as now, who got opportunities to be financial accountants, financial managers, who decided, like I'm talking about those who decided to go to corporate. And I know people who are managers or assistant managers who decided to stay in the audit space. So there is job opportunities, guys, for people who haven't yet qualified as chartered accountants. So basically, guys, the articles do help you. They do help you a lot, guys. They do help you a lot, because irregardless of whether you have the qualification or not, entities do know that you are competent. But I won't lie, there is a bit of situations where entities don't take you because they're just looking for chartered accountants. And there's nothing wrong with that. Other people, the candidates who have qualified as chartered accountants, have worked very hard, guys, to be where they're at. And also you as well, you want to be in a position where once you qualify, your skill is wanted, you know. So yes, now you may be excluded in some positions, but there are other positions that are not as strict as the other positions where they want chartered accountants. So you can get a decent job, you can get a good job. You can get a good job. Sometimes you may even be retained at the firm that you work in. So it depends, guys. It really depends. There's no one way blanket approach where I'm saying that if you are a chartered accountant, you'll get these high positions, and if you're not a chartered accountant, you won't get these high positions. It depends on the entity that you applied in. If an entity really wants you and they know that you're really good at what you do, trust me, you'll get a good job. And if an entity wants a child accountant, there's nothing wrong. They want a child accountant and there's nothing you can do about it. So I would say that it does help. It really does help, because if you think, like in my situation, I was a bookkeeper before, right? If I had stayed, right, as a bookkeeper for the 3 years that I've been doing articles, I feel like I wouldn't be where I'm at this point. Exposure wise, guys, it wouldn't be the same, because I would have been exposed to the accounting side, where I inputted invoices, did trial balance, preparation of financial statements. That was what I was going to be exposed on. Whereas in the articles, you are exposed to a vast opportunities. So that's why I'm saying that entities already know that if you coming out of articles, you know a lot of things. So irregardless of whether you have the qualification or not, you are still good. But the child accountant obviously does help you. You know, if you're a child accountant, it does help you guys. It really does. However, even though you're not a child accountant, maybe you're an AJSA, you can still get an amazing job. So don't stress about it. Just for if you are in articles, focus on your articles, focus on learning a lot, so that once your articles are done, you are able to be an asset in someone else's entity. You can get that dream job that you want. Sometimes God puts us in positions that we don't even qualify for, you know. So guys, I hope that this video will kind of assist you to understand that there is job opportunities for people who are not CASAs. Irregardless of whether you're an HASA or not, you can still get a job, because remember, you do have the competencies and you entities know that. So yeah, I hope that this has helped you a lot. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate you. I love you guys so much. Please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.